The first hack client has already been updated to 1.21.70. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to use it. Also, right before we get in, I would like to ask you to subscribe if you like content like this. You know, I make a lot more like it, and that would help out a lot. Apparently, jungles are largely made up out of stone nowadays, so that's interesting. I didn't even realize these are the brand new firefly bushes and they're just spawning here. I'm getting distracted. So to open up the Click GUI, this client, you want to press on the insert key in your keyboard. As you can see, using that is going to open up this area right over here. This is the Click GUI area. Here you will find a couple of things. So we have the modules right over here. These are basically all the utilities this client has. We have combat modules, movement modules, player-related modules, visual modules, world modules. Actually, we don't have world modules. And then a few miscellaneous ones as well over here. Now, basically, this is the same as any other Click GUI would be, except it just looks different, right? So usually you'd have these tabs across the top over here with drop-down menus, but obviously there's no set way a client has to look, and in this case, this is what it is going to look like. So as usual, we can turn these on by going like that, turn them off again by doing that exact same thing. If we right click on these, then you're going to get a drop down menu, and this is going to be the customization menu for this utility. Incredibly useful, of course. One useful thing almost all the customization menus allow for is a keybind, as you can see right over here. To set one, simply click on that and then press any key on your keyboard and the keybind will be set. Oh my god, the tutorial, dude. What the hell? Where is it? I do not need the tutorial. Also, look, the game is actually paused now when I do this, man. This update is actually kind of neat, to be honest. Anyways, let's open this back up again. So that's basically it for this Click GUI area. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to use. The only thing really we're missing is the fact that we don't get a description when we hover over these utilities. So if you're new, you might not know what everything does. But really, a lot of these should still be kind of self-explanatory, to be honest. One cool thing we do have here, though, is the save button. Say you customize your reach to reach 7 blocks, because apparently that's how much reach you need to actually win a game of Skywars. Well, then if you want to save that to your config, you can press on this button. And now every single time you reload up this client, it'll automatically set your reach to this. So that's obviously pretty neat. I love the way that they really just embedded this config feature into this client. Really nice. Gives you a nice little chat message right up there to tell you that it was successful too. So that's pretty neat. For the rest, all these other categories all have different utilities, but these should all work basically the exact same way. Then in this client area over here, there's a main section which doesn't contain anything just yet, but once again, this client is not once again. I haven't said this yet, but the client is obviously brand new. It's still in development, you know, so chill on that. Then there's a HUD area over here. HUDs are things that show up on your screen. In this case, we have the watermark up here, an array list here, which displays all active utilities, and then obviously we get the notifications every time you do something.